Today and Thursday we're going to play with EFT. We'll see how long it takes. I think we can get through it in 2 days. And then next week we're going to... Here's how I've... This has kind of just happened this way, but... And I'm doing yoga in next class, so that's why I'm thusly dressed. The way I picture this class, the way it has just happened for us, is we're starting at the very physical, the very most physical. First 2 days, what did we do the very first day? Besides the here's wellness and kind of stuff, what was the first topic that we covered? We started exercise, and then we went right into nutrition, right? Very, very physical, very, very, measurable, physical, clearly tons and tons of science to support the things that we've said. And then we've kind of just moved from one level of us, one layer of us. I don't know if layer is the right word. And if you went, okay, so let's go with the liver. If you went inside the liver, what would you encounter at the next level in? Ducks? So, yeah, D-U-C-T-S, yes. And then if you go smaller than that, what do you encounter? Just the next level in where you can, it's still viewable through a microscope. What would you see? You'd start seeing cells, right? You go from system, or from the whole to the systems to tissues to cells, and what's below the cells? If you kept going smaller, what's below that? Probably the cell is made up of molecules, correct? If you went inside the molecule, what would you encounter? Atoms. When you went inside the atom, what do you encounter? Particles. When you go inside that, what do you encounter? If you could get an electron microscope or something even more, what do you encounter smaller than the particles? Do we know? It keeps getting smaller. And it keeps getting smaller, similar to our universe keeps getting larger. At the same level of large is small inside of us. At some level, and what they're saying is, at the atomic level, you've got the proton at the center of this nucleus, and you've got electrons that are whirling around this miles in distance, relatively speaking. And you go inside this, and it's similarly vast as the universe is. If you went sun, solar system, galaxies, you went outside the galaxies and kept going out, you can envision an enormous amount of space that is between the physical worlds and suns and that sort of thing. It's the exact same thing inside of us. We think, oh, this is me, this physical, but we're really only talking about a very small part of us. And this isn't philosophical. This is scientific. The scientists have determined that there's as much. You and I are 99.999% empty space, like the universe is 99.999% empty space.